empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
One second, folks. Hello, folks, everybody, folks, and a good evening to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. Once again, folks, then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. I'll bring you the watch along tonight. Thanks everybody for Spain who take on France live in the live in the UEFA Nations League finals. If you do an opportunity replay, please do make sure that you're leaving a like on stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Appreciate you is here today, and your kickoff coming your way at the time of 8 o'clock, live in the UEFA Nations League semi-final stages. This one is taking place at the Stuttgart Arena, and it is Spain against France. Your kickoff once again at 8 o'clock. Good evening, folks. Hope we're all doing well, and welcome aboard to you. So, good evening. I hope we're all doing well, like I said. And yes, in the Stuttgart Arena, after Portugal last night knocked Germany out, sending them to the third place playoff, we have another one, and it's Spain against France. Will it be the Spaniards or will it be Kylian Mbappe and the French who reach the final? Of course, the loser will go to the third place playoff. Which is taking place at 2 o'clock on Sunday. And the road to the final, of course, for these two sides saw Spain get past the Netherlands and a win over Croatia, over 2 legs for France. And now these two compete head to head. Local rivals as well, should we say? The small country of Andorra, where England play on Saturday, separating the two countries. And it's going to be a bitter clash between the European champions, of course, Spain, who won UEFA Euro 2024, and the almighty French. And yes, folks, we are here for the road to the final. The final, of course, is on Sunday. We'll be live for it. Who will win tonight? Let me know your opinions down below in the down below in the chat and up on that poll as well on tonight's match. In a moment, then I'll get my bet slips ready to go. We've got 3 of them tonight. We've got a bet builder and 2 price boosts. Some nice returns sat on those. But yes, Portugal last night. How well did they do against Germany? I mean, Portugal were the better side all the way through. Really dominant. Bit of a humiliating defeat, really, for Germany. But you've got to give Portugal the credit. They had the quality, and they absolutely responded to the conceding the goal terrifically. So fully deserved win and spot in the final for Portugal. And they could come up against a local rival in Spain, of course. Spain is right next door to Portugal, which is to the west, I think, of Spain, on the west coast of it. I'm not too sure where the final takes place, but what I do know is that it'll be a tasty final. And this semi-final will determine whether it's Spain or France in the final. So please give me just a second then, and I'll get my bet slips out. Then I'll go onto UEFA's app, and I will read you through tonight's lineup. So give me 1 second whilst I get my bet slips ready to go, and then I will be reading you the lineups out for tonight's match. Oh shit. The Coke shaken up. So yeah, I think I've got a better builder. Somewhat about well, let's see what we've got. Wrong pocket. Had a £7.30 return yesterday. £1.50 placed. £2.80 on the bet builder, and £4.50 on the price boost, which was for over 1.5 shots on target for Florian Wirtz and Cristiano Ronaldo. And then tonight we've got Lamine Yamal, player to score and their team to win the match as a price boost, 50p for £3.13 on that one. Lamine Yamal and Kylian Mbappe to have over 1.5 shots on target apiece. £2.25 on a 50p stake there. And lastly, it's £2.88 from a £1 stake. Bet builder is over 1.5 goals, over 6.5 corners. Spain or France to win the game, no backing of a draw. Kylian Mbappe to have 3+ shots in this match. And of course, as well, Via William here, we've got a price boost again, which is for Kylian Mbappe to have just one shot on target or more. Right then, folks. The Stuttgart Arena just about ready to go. Fans poised. Let's go through our team news. So off we go. UEFA's app, the UNL and Euro app, where we can have a look at the lineups now and the match information. Here we go. And already, by the way, folks, 10 minutes before kickoff, we've got the Nations League flag, if you like, and the pitch thing being waved around. Already, folks, it's happening on the pitch ahead of our kickoff between these two big footballing nations, really. Unai Simon then begins in goal for Spain. Pedro Porro is in the back four alongside Lenormand, Dean Houchen and Mark Cucurella. Dean Houchen, I think that might be one of his first caps for Spain, maybe. Of course, massively come up in the ranks with Bournemouth. I think he's moved to Real Madrid as well now. Dean Houchen, I think it might be one of his first caps for Spain. Let me have a look. Hey Fraser, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard to you. Bit of a quieter chat tonight, but still a match of importance. And yeah, let's have a look. Dean Houchen. And the Nations League app keeps glitching when I click on him, so I don't know why it is doing that. That'll be on my crap phone. Do need a new one. And hopefully when I get a job, I'll be able to afford a new one. Right, let's try again. Oh, it clearly doesn't like that, does it? Right, so I don't know how many caps he's got. But, yeah, it is. It is, mate. So, yeah, Dean Houchen, unaware if he's making a debut or not. UEFA's not going to tell me. Martin Zubamendi, the man who we are after, is in that midfield alongside Mikel Merino, an Arsenal player already. And Pedri, then the front three is Lamine Yamal, Oyarzabal, and Nico Williams. And then on Spain's bench is David Raya, Romero, Kubasi, Vivian Morata, Fabian Ruiz, Gavi, Dani Olmo, Mingueza, Pino, Alex Baena, Grimaldo, Isco, Firmin Lopez, and Samu. And then for France, we've got Mike Maignan in goal, a back four of Theo Hernandez, Longley. Is that Clement Longley? I think it might be. Yeah, it's Clement Longley. Or Spurs man, I think. I don't know if he still plays there or not. Ibrahim Konate, Liverpool, and Kalulu in the back four. Then the midfield split into two parts, a defensive two of Rabiot and Kone, playing behind attacking three of Desiree Doué, PSG star, starred in the final of the Champions League on Saturday with 2 goals. Michael Elise and Ousmane Dembele in the attacking midfield, 3 behind. Lone striker Kylian Mbappe, and on France's bench is Samba, Brice Samba, former Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, Chevalier, Benjamin Pavard, Luca Digne, Bade, Matteo Guendouzi, former Arsenal player, of course, Aurelien Tchouameni, Marcus Thuram, Colomwani, Randall Colomwani, Malo Gusto, Zaire Emery, Bradley Barcola, Hernandez, and Shirky. They are one short on the bench, France of Spain, but still, both lineups and benches containing high qualities and echelons of player. Right then, folks, let's get to UEFA.com so I can pin the lineups to my screen. And we are 5 minutes away from kickoff in the Stuttgart Arena, where this match is taking place tonight as we build up to the final of the Nations League on Sunday. And before kickoff, as a standard in international football, both national anthems we played and sung around the stadium. And that process is happening now. If you do want to watch this match tonight, it's live for £2.49 via pay-per-view on Prime Video in the UK. If you are outside of the UK and this option is not available to you, please contact your local broadcaster for the details on how you can watch this semi-final tonight. And remember, the Nations League final is free of charge to watch in the UK on Sunday. Coverage is on ITV1, ITVX for English, Welsh and Northern Irish viewers. If you are a Scottish viewer, it's STV or the STV Play, but free of charge for the final on Sunday. No payment to Prime Video will be necessary to watch the Nations League final. For the third place playoff, which is kicking off on Sunday at 2 o'clock, you will need to pay-per-view for that one. That one, again, will be £2.49, but the final itself, free of charge to all UK viewers on ITV. Tell me about it. Labour scum. This is the Spanish national anthem now, by the way, people. Ahead of the kickoff, which is almost upon us in Germany. I'm not entirely sure how the competition works. I think it might be the same as the FA Cup. The finals are played at neutral grounds in the host country. And the first boss of the day. So France, the last time they won this was 2021. I believe Spain were the winners in 2023. And of course, Spain going to this semi-final as European champions after winning UEFA Euro 2024 in the same country, Germany. And also, some of these players will star in the FIFA Club World Cup for their respective clubs, dependent on their qualification, of course, to that competition, which is seeing the likes of Real Madrid, Chelsea and Manchester City, well-known clubs, as well as Paris Saint-Germain, the most recent Champions League winners. I think Lyon might be in it as well. Several well-known clubs in Europe and across the world will be in that competition this summer. And our referee tonight is a very well-known referee to English viewers. It's Michael Oliver in the refereeing seat. Our match information, though, consists of the information on the stadium, which is the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Stuttgart, known as just the Stuttgart Arena, of course. Sponsors are not allowed on UEFA. 18 degrees on the night, cloudy night it is. The pitch is excellent. Humidity at 64%, with your wind speeds hitting 11 kilometres an hour. And the refereeing team, once again, is Michael Oliver from England. Michael Salisbury is in the VAR. His VAR assistant is Australian Jared Gillett. And then the assistants are Stuart Burt and James Mainwaring. And then the fourth official is Andy Madley, also from England. So all of the referees are listed, I think, are Premier League referees, but of course, playing a huge role in the Nations League tonight. Well, there's been many recent meetings between these two. Could this be one of the most important ones of recent time? It's a chance to get to the Nations League final and of course a chance to get one step closer to silverware on Sunday. The Stuttgart Arena is ready. Spain and France are ready. The only question I'm left with is, are you ready? You better be. Here we go. And we are off, and we are rolling. It is a Nations League semi-final between Spain and France. I don't like that hex code, you know. I don't like that hex code that I've been given. Well, for France, even though France themselves did not win a trophy, it could still be a double champions of Europe for themselves as a nation, because Paris Saint-Germain became the European champions, of course, after winning the Champions League on Saturday. And on Sunday, France themselves as a whole country could win the Nations League, which would be champions of Europe in European and international terms. So the international football continues all the way through till Sunday. We're going to have a break tomorrow night, but we'll be back here on Saturday. It's Andorra against England, and we will be live for that one from 4:45. It's, I think, one of the final World Cup qualifiers for England. And that one is against Andorra, kick-off 5 o'clock in the UK. 6 o'clock local time, I believe. Here is Lamine Yamal. Now on to Pedro Porro. And back to Unai Simon by Lenormand. Charlie, did I mention you? He's here. How you doing, Charlie? Good to see you and welcome aboard. Charlie FDT. Mikel Merino on to a man who looks to be signing for Arsenal, Martin Zubamendi. It's been linked for a good long while now, and I think that it's pretty much a done deal. Here's Lamine Yamal, 17 years old, a wonderful talent. Porro with the ball across, and it stayed in, and it's nodded back to Mike Maignan for France. First touch of the ball in this one for Kylian Mbappe. And Ousmane Dembele. Here he is again, Dembele. And on to Rabiot. Not Rabiot, Teo Hernandez, sorry. Rabiot's on the bench. No, Rabiot's... I'm getting my names mixed up with France a little bit. Ferran Torres, is he on the bench today? I put Ferran Torres on the thumbnail because he's the only Spain player I've got. Don't think he is. I'll have to update my set of players for Spain on the Canva. And what is 890 Gaming in the house? How you doing? What is 890? Good to see you and welcome aboard to you. How you doing? Lamine Yamal. And still a chance. See Yamal again. And took a deflection on its way behind. It'll be a corner for Spain, the first of the game. Good. That's what we want to hear. Fraser's just sent me a picture. I think that might be Fraser helping me out. Yeah, it's a render of Lamine Yamal. Thank you, Fraser. If Spain reach the final, I will use that on the thumbnail. Just to say as well, if Mbappe gets a single shot on target, oh god, yeah, I don't know, mate. I've applied for one. Can't really say anything about it on here, really, because it's a yeah. But I will let you know if I progress with that one. Easy 9 to 5. Yeah. The problem with me is I normally, if you're applying for a receptionist, you have to do cognitive testing, and I hate that. Dembele, Mbappe, in on goal. Great save. Unai Simon read the situation well. So early chance for Mbappe. Oh, spam. I don't know if somebody's already dealt with it, but I will press ban anyway. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I just need to check something. Give me a second. Here come France again. Theo Hernandez for France. And Ricochet back off the Spain fullback, who was Lane Armand, actually. He's not a fullback, he's centre-back. I couldn't. By the way, people, if you're wondering why the little tag on the scoreboard is orange, it's because, well, yellow. I couldn't find Spain's hex code for their kit, so I just went with the yellow off the flag. Hopefully, Mbappe, Dembele. And they've lost the ball. Eight BOD11. Let's try that one. 8 BOD11. Text me that, will you? So I've got it. Hang on. 0 or O? Eight 0. 8. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on a minute. So bad at remembering things. 8B, right. 8B0. D11. No, 1-1. Not. That looks horrible. That ain't Spain's. That ain't the Spain hex code. It's brown. I'm going back to the yellow. That ain't Specs hex code. The kit is orange. That is not orange. That's brown. All right. I don't want the hex code for the flag. I want the hex code for the kit color. I'm aware. Yeah, that's the yellow. Teo Hernandez, another attempt from him. But yes, Fraser, I am aware that Crystal Palace may be under threat of losing their Europa League spot, and that is due to the UEFA constraints in which basically say something about clubs under the same ownership not being able to play in the same UEFA competition. Hopefully, that constraint is not triggered so that Luke Links is still unhappy. By the way, where's this announcement video from him? I haven't seen the announcement video yet. I haven't heard from him in ages, actually. He said that he was doing an announcement video, didn't he? On the future of his channel, really. Three weeks ago, the video is coming. And he said in that video that towards the end of the season, there's no Rodri, is there? Yeah, still. He was back. He came back for his team. No. It's not been as entertaining of a game as the game last night so far. Foul on Mbappe by Martin Zubimendi. The Arsenal target. Free kick to France, and they get over it quickly. Here is Desiree Doué. That's Camavinga, I think, is it? No, can't be Camavinga. What am I chatting? Looks like Camavinga, but it ain't. Who's the guy with the long hair? Black guy with long hair. Looks like Camavinga, but ain't Camavinga. Have a look. $13. Oh, that's Cone Hay. See? My knowledge is crap. I still don't half know what Harry Kane looks like. So there you go. That was a joke, by the way. I do know what. Well, I know most of the England players. Most. Although one time in a Liverpool stream, I got Jarrell Quanta mixed up for a Wataru Endo. Yeah. Sorry, Liverpool fans, but that did happen once. I accidentally got Jarrell Quanta mixed up with Wataru Endo. Teo Hernandez out wide on the left, across by Desiree Doué, away by Spain. Picked up by Kone. Forward by Ibrahima Konate. Dembele. They look similar. Do you know one time I thought one of the MasterChef judges for Australia was Bruno? There is, right? If you ever watch MasterChef Australia, by the way, I am not into MasterChef, but when I was living at my mum's, we used to watch MasterChef Australia. Anyways, one of the judges on MasterChef Australia looks like Bruno Fernandes. I don't know his name, but he looks like Bruno Fernandes. Desiree Doué, oh, nice effort. Eradicate the mods for me. The bots, sorry. Done. Good, good, good. That's what I want to see. Lovely jubbly mods on top of it. That's what I want to see. Pedro Porro with this Spain throw-in. What's cap, by the way? That it's true. One of the judges on MasterChef Australia does look like Bruno Fernandes. No lying. One of the judges on MasterChef Australia looks like Bruno Fernandes. I have no idea. Go, Nico Williams with the effort. And straight at Mike Maignan. Lamine Yamal. Give it a corner here. Might be the deflection of Konate. Not a bad effort by Nico Williams, that. And it's earned Spain a corner. Spanish corner. And it's another one off Teo Hernandez. 2 successive. That should take the tally up to 3 for this match so far. Pedri with delivery this time. And it's out for a goal kick now. It's a 6.5 Sober score rating right now for Kylian Mbappe. Not done too much in this match. The highest rated player currently according to Sober score is Teo Hernandez. And yeah, he's been involved a lot. Not surprised by that. Doué, now Rabiot. And gets the return ball from Elise. Rabiot went himself. And Rabiot fires off target. Here's the 0-2 aim. Crowded out. We'll force team out. Sorry, team out. Horror. Now, here's a question I want to ask you all. Did Spain actually lose in the Euros once? And how has Spain been since winning the Euros, I wonder? If I'm honest, after seeing him in the most recent Euros, I'm scared of him a bit. Like, oh, Nico Williams, it's a thunderous strike. And it's Spain who take the lead here. Viva España. As Nico Williams thunders that into the back of Mike Mainion's net. And it's Spain 1, France 0 in the semi-final. And it's the second goal in 7 matches for Nico Williams, whether that be on international terms or whatever. It's a simple move. It's Yamal on that right. Pops that ball across. Just falls to Nico Williams. Hasn't got too much space or time to think about it. And he just lashes it into the top corner of the net. With power. Roof of the net. An authoritative and most certainly postage stamp finish. And France now need to respond. And I do believe it was France who Spain beat to get to the Euro final. At the moment, that same thing could be happening here. Well, there's some of the French bench. Matteo Guendouzi, former Arsenal player, of course, in and amongst them. And many of our French delights. It's fair to say that Didier Deschamps' men have got work to do because these Spaniards have got their tails up and they seem a bit ruthless with the finishing. Mbappe couldn't keep the ball, got caught on the turn, and that might be a foul on Normand. Spain still have the ball, so we're playing on. It's Pedri. Pay-per-view on Prime Video, mate. Pay-per-view, £2.49. Pay-per-view on Prime. Oh, here comes Spain again. It's a second, and it's Mikel Merino. One of the top scorers for Arsenal in the second part of the season when Havertz got injured. And that's a clinical finish from our midfielder. 2-0 Spain. And it's a difficult situation on 25 minutes for France. He's just gone round the corner flag. Now, Mikel Merino most certainly showed the Arsenal colours that he's a really good finisher. And he's got those striker instincts, and there he gets himself to that pocket of space. It drops to him, and it's a tidy, composed finish past Mike Maignan. And in a flash, Spain are 2 up. So France 2-0 down in a click of a finger. And now it's a long way back. But lots of time to go. But for Didier Deschamps, where do France go? 2 successive goals in quick succession as well, should I say, conceded. And now what's the game plan to respond to these ruthless Spaniards? Here's Elise. And that Mbappe tried to turn himself out of trouble into an advanced position. But Spain got back, and I think that's a foul on Yamal. That's a lovely ball to Nico Williams, who took it down beautifully. And he's being hassled by Kalulu. Here he is again, Nico Williams battling with Kalulu, and it's a slip. From Kalulu, Nico Williams still going. But ran out of room, goes out for the France throw-in. Maignan out to Teo Hernandez here. France probably a little bit rattled at the minute. Got to find a way to respond and get themselves back into this semi-final. Rabiot. And Doué closed down. Look at the shapes. France are struggling to get through at the minute. That was given away cheaply. And here's Doué. Lost out to Yamal. Good tackle. It's physical. That's given away to Rabiot, who intercepted it well from the long ball by Simon. Unai Simon. Doué in a tight spot. Gets past Porro. Ball's now with coming long line. And again. Now Kalulu. Kanate. Dembele. And Desiree Doué on the left. Here's Kone. It's the return from Elise. And then forward to Kalulu by Kanate. It's Kalulu on the right. Mbappe and Dembele in the middle, as well as Rabiot, who's hanging around there. France have a good spell of possession. and trying to find their way through this Spain defence. Across to Desiree Douay. Bit of a heavy first touch and a good shot. A save with the legs by Unai Simon. And cleared out for a finger throwing by Spain. It's be a brilliant save by Simon. Good reaction. Fairly comfortable for him, but still a good reaction. Mbappe. Lovely ball for Douay. And he's got Rabiot on the overlap. Rabiot across, left, and Mbappe. Bots again. It was a bit of a scruffy shot. It was on target, though, from Mbappe. So, shot on target for Mbappe. Right. And Yamal. No, nothing from Yamal yet. We need over 1.5 for both of those two players to trigger a price boost. You've got a vertical monitor now. That sounds like a unique concept. Here's Desiree Douay. And he was clattered. It's going to be a yellow card here. I think it was Yamal. It was a silly tackle. And Yamal, yeah, he's been tracking back. He's been contributing defensively. It's a silly tackle from him, though. And a silly booking. Yeah, completely stupid tackle from behind. It's late. And he's got himself a yellow card. He's had a poor first half, actually, Yamal. Not really done much in attacking sense. And now he's just gone and done that. At least say the free kick is a good delivery. And did Simon get a touch? Was it in-swinging free kick delivery? And the answer is no. Unai Simon did not get a touch. So it's a goal kick. Sight. Shouldn't be doing that, mate. You should be watching it on Prime. No. No, it does not, actually. It gets warm, but not hot. And considering its age, that's quite good, really. Yeah, it doesn't get hot. Just it gets warm at the back sometimes, though. Which is without a surprise, really. It's got components in it that warm up. But no, it doesn't overheat. It's quite a good monitor, really. My phone tends to get hot if like it's been doing one thing, the same thing over and over again for a while, or if it's low on battery, it gets warm and I'm trying to use it to its max. And that's false to Nico Williams. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Back in by Pedro Porro. Forward to Houchen here by Spain. If they get a third, Spain, well, France, I think they're out. Not really done enough, France, in the context of this game. So one of these two sides will join Germany in the third place playoffs, which currently that'll be France because they're two back. There's no trophy on that. It's basically just a playoff to confirm who finishes third place. It's not very important, but it is a feature of the Nations League. And then the final, of course, it's looking like it's going to be a Spain-Portugal final, which should be very intriguing. I just hope that next season England are more in the mix. Under Tommy Tooks. Speaking of Tommy Tooks, he is back in Angers with the Three Lions. We are playing Andorra on Saturday, 5 o'clock kickoff on ITV1 and ITVX for English, Welsh, and Northern Irish viewers. If you're a Scottish viewer, it's STV or the STV player, and I will be live for that one at 5 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock kickoff. England are against Andorra. In Andorra's stadium, which I believe is in Barcelona, the RCDE Stadium. Now, I tend to avoid watching things on the BBC if I can. Not really interested in watching Wales, to be fair, either. So, yeah, 2 games for England coming up. Saturday, we've got Andorra. And then it's an international friendly. And we are playing Senegal at the City Ground in Nottingham. And that one is a 7:45 kickoff. Yes, but it's for Scotland, though. Here's him out. Away from Longley, ball into the box. Was too close to Mike Maignan and gobbled up comfortably by the France goalkeeper. So 6 minutes of time in the first half to remain. Spain 2, France 0. 2 quick fire goals from Nico Williams and Mikel Merino. That's a good ball. It's incisional. Good position by Houchen to block off Mbappe's route into the box. No, you haven't. Where have you been, Flicks? Where have you been hiding? Good to see you in a welcome board there, mate. How you doing? Flixie FC. 5 minutes to go. In the first half specified. And there's the corner from Michael Elise. It was deep. Back forward again. Counter breaks on for Spain. And it's Lamine Yamal. And the ball was not a great one in the end. Right idea, wrong execution. France looking to counter break here. Nothing coming of it though. Spain have done well. They've had numbers back. They've clotted out a lot of the France attacks. Can't do that, mate. Sorry, Essa, but I can't do that, but it'll be copyright. You can watch, though, for £2.49 on pay-per-view on Amazon Prime Video in the UK. If you're outside of the UK, I don't know what to tell you. Kone picks it up, and it's in for Dembele. Straight at Unai Simon. I think the flag was up for offside, though. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, people, but you do have to pay £2.49 in the UK to watch this. You don't need a Prime subscription, but it's pay-per-view. It's £2.49. I would expect that if you're in France or Spain, it'd be free to air, considering that I think that whenever your home nation plays, the coverage should be free of charge on telly. My score prediction, maybe 2-1 Spain. I think France might get one back. Don't know, really. Can't really make a prediction now. It's 2-0. You're from Pakistan. Ah, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know where you watch it. And how churn 3-0. It was an athletic finish as well, really. Although, I don't think it's going to count. Let's have a look at this again from Houcham. What a ball by Yamal. He's offside. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it on that freeze frame there, but what a finish. And VAR are just having a quick check, but it looked like he was offside. And I think it was Martin Zubimendi playing him offside as well. We'll check it. They'll check it, though. Check complete. Goal disallowed. What a gorgeous finish by Houchin. Well, I mean, obviously, if it's free of charge on Amazon, we would watch it. You know what I mean? Can I say bottle of water? Yes, I've just said it. Oh, Dembele bursting his way through. Shot straight at Unai Simon there from him. Takes a bit of grass with the ball as he gets that shot away. Is it with power, but straight at Unai Simon. Comfortable save for Simon. And this is Mikel Merino forward again. I have just said it. I'm not going to roast you, no. 2 additional minutes at the end of the first half. 2 minutes of added time. First minute of the 2 added on gone. Here's Mark Cucurella. C1. There's the semi-automated offside view. It's a lot tighter than it looked on the field, but just offside. Kone, late attack for France in the first half, and Mbappe. And that is it for the first half. Mike Oliver has blown the half-time whistle, and it's 2-0 to Spain at the break. Welcome into Talamassur. And yeah, half-time score then. Spain 2, France 0. 2 quick-fire goals coming firstly from Nico Williams with a thunderous finish. And then shortly later, did Mikel Merino make it 2. And France, not quite themselves, not quite to their best. And I've got work to do in the second half. The half-time score for now, Spain 2, France 0. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to pop Salou back in a moment, and then we'll get to the half-time talk. So, stats. Possession-wise, we're 50-50. 5 attempts on target for France out of 13. 9 attempts for Spain, 4 on target. And just rewind that, actually. And then we've had 3 corners for Spain, 2 for France, so 5 in total. 1 offside apiece. And yeah, more fouls by the French. 1 yellow card for the Spaniards, Lamine Yamal. And no red cards on the stats for that first half. Do stop spamming. So right now, a view of the Stuttgart Arena is what we've got on the screen. I don't think there's any pundits on this pay-per-view coverage. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it has. It was shit. It was shit. That webcam was terrible. So some clips of the first half. Yeah, France have had some good moves. Spain have been more clinical with the moves they've had. They've got the goals, which is the most important thing. Don't know what you're on about, mate. ESPN. Oh, right. Yeah. What is it? Another streaming site, is it? Yeah, the thing is, mate, you should know this. It's robbing revenue, in it, mate. It's not really lawful to use sites to watch matches that are on UK telly. And it's not very good either. I don't like doing it. I prefer to just be able to watch it via a known source, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. This coverage ain't great. I mean, it's a Nations League semi-final. The coverage should really have pundits. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah, $4.99. There you go. Yeah, it's not legit. Anything in terms of broadcasting that says dollars ain't legit, mate. I'd rather not pay for unlegit things, really. But you've just said you have. Yeah, this pay-per-view coverage ain't great. I would like I would like to see the pay-per-view option removed, really. And for there to be better coverage, because you're getting 15 minutes of pre-match, no real no pundits. No, nothing really. If Prime are going to be the broadcaster of the Nations League, the coverage needs to improve. They need to have pundits on. They need to have longer coverage, and it needs to be included with Prime. Because, quite frankly, who wants to pay £2.49? Particularly for the... It doesn't actually make sense to me, you know. Doesn't make sense to me that they don't include this with Prime, when yet they include the Champions League with Prime. Do you know what I'm saying? You paid for IPTV crap. I'm not too fussed that there's no pundits, but it's a bit boring. It makes the coverage boring. That's the thing about it. I mean, I get it. You know, you get in to watch the match, but it's not a good look, is it, from Prime? £2.49 a go. 15 minutes of what? Pictures? Crap? Where's the pundits? Where's the post-match? Where's the talk? Where's the value in the £2.49, really? If I was paying to watch the match, but without pundits, I'd go £1. Yeah, well, I don't, because I'm not like that. I'm not, you know, I do it by the book when I can. Unless it's a 3 p.m. game in the Prem, I do it by the book. But yeah, I think that £2.49 itself is a rip-off, really, especially when there's no pundits. No matter what the match, there should be pundits, really. You know, Prime have got a great punditry team as well. They've got some fantastic presenters. They've got Gabby Logan, for crying out loud, and all kinds of pundits on the roster. So I want to know why they're not being used for these big occasions. It's semi-finals. It should be included with Prime. If Prime are the broadcaster, it should be included with Prime. It's practically saying, it's a bit like how the Premier League banned box office. Remember, Premier League matches used to be shown on box office, but the Premier League banned it. I don't know why Sky did that in the first place, show Premier League matches on box office. Like, no, I don't want to pay box office for... Yeah, the Salah's lovely, mate. I'll just delete them. I'm fed up of it. Team's coming back out until they're ready for second half. Yeah, about on cue as well, yeah. 2 minutes at a time, 9:02. Yeah. France have got work to do. 2 back. Didn't do a great deal in that first half. Had plenty of shots on target. Well, the ball possession was 50-50. Got to do more, though. Got to get a goal back. Would be one way thing to say. You know, I would love to read Twitter right now. I would love to read a Twitter thread moaning about this coverage, because I bet you, I mean, there's already been news articles from the Sun saying about how fans are unhappy about this £2.49 stuff, pay-per-view. And I agree. However, I don't mind paying £4.98 for 2 semi-finals. And the final's free, so... But I definitely don't want it to be a long-term thing. I think that Prime need to... Well, that UEFA need to sort out the broadcasting rights and make it so they're not pay-per-view. Because nobody wants to pay £2.49 for every international they want to watch. Right, second half is underway. I think we were a minute late for kickoff as well. 2 minutes late for kickoff for second half, actually. Here's Yamal, and very early chance for Oyarzabal. Lamine Yamal, good play, had an effort, was blocked. France need to do more. Here's Mbappe. Good move from him. Mbappe on his way. He's going to go more central now. He's going to go out, stay out wide and left. Michael Olise. Dembele. Olise. And now out and across the face. Mbappe. It's not going to reach it. It's zipped across by Kalulu past Cucurella and Poro. Mbappe, I think he leaves that to go out more than anything. Must have seen him maybe a nick. Free kick, that'll be. And France on their way again. Good start to the first half from the French. And here's Ousmane Dembele with the trickery with the feet. One back by France, and chance right across from Theo Hernandez, but Dembele was on the stretch, couldn't get to it. Was fist across by Theo Hernandez. Almost too much on it for Dembele. He was waiting at the back post for a tap-in. Fairly good start second half from France. It's a cheap foul though by Kalulu on Nico Williams. Just clips him on the heel. Sorry, on the ankle. Bit of a cynical foul. Pretty needless. To Mike Maignan there. No subs at half time, by the way. Yeah. France looking to piece together a move again. Kalulu couldn't keep it. Hopefully England under Tommy Tukes, mate. Fingers crossed. I think it's Brazil's this year. I think it's Brazil's turn. Williams into Yamal. Was that? It's a penalty, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Rabiot. He waited for the tackle. I wasn't sure if he won the ball. Have a look at the replay here. The important thing is the Rabiot get the ball on, I think. Let's have a look there. No. It appears to me as though he kicks the ankle of Yamal as opposed to the ball. We got Super Tommy Tukes, mate. The best manager in the world. Now, there is a VAR check here. If this penalty stands, it's over. So, VAR check on the penalty. Well, the penalty remains. Check complete. And it's fair to say the odds on Spain will score. And it looks to be over here. Well, I think Lamine Yamal's got the ball. I think he's going to take the pen. I think that this is the decisive moment. Mike Maignan trying to time waste, yeah. Moaning at the ref for doing all that. So Mike Maignan has now been sent back to his goal line. And it's all on him to pretty much keep France in the Nations League. Because I think if Yamal scores here, it's over. So Lamine Yamal, 17 years old, to take the penalty, call as you like. It's 3-0. He was never in doubt, and it's fair to say that Spain are in the final now, really. I don't really think there's any way that France get back into this now. It would be somewhat of a remontada at this stage. Spain 3, France 0. And France just have not been good enough. The Spaniards walking to victory here. Breezing past the French. Cool pen from Yamal. Sends the goalkeeper Maignan completely the wrong way. It's a nice flat penalty rolled into the bottom corner. Ball doesn't leave the ground. And he does take his time as well. So has Lamine Yamal there then for France. Just dished the final blow. Might just be the case. Doesn't seem likely that France will come from 3-0 down. In fact, it could be worse. Nico Williams. Another promising attack. It's in before. 35 minutes to go. It's 4-0 here to Spain. And it is becoming an absolute battering for France. It's another set of 2 successive goals. And it's Pedri who's added to the scoring now. And the only question you can ask now is how many more will Spain get? It is a ridiculous scoreline. You can't deny it. France looked toothless. Germany looked toothless as well. I mean, Spain have been less diminutive, but boy, oh boy, they've been clinical. And it just could get worse as well. Williams. Yeah, by the way, Spain are in the final. Clear as day. Spain are in the final now. There's no doubt about it for me. And it's the 3rd place playoff for France against Germany. I'm back by Rabiot here. Elise. Work wide to the right. And you just wonder what France are going to do now. Not really got much to play for. 4 down. Mbappe. He's got over. Penalty. Pedro Porro. Just brought... Yeah. Mbappe causing trouble. Pedro Porro brought him down. And the potential for a consolation here. Yeah. Pedro Porro grabbed him by the arm. I think it's a foul. I think it will be a pen. So France here with what is a lifeline. It'll probably just be a consolation if Mbappe scores. But it is a lifeline. And it's a very cheap penalty conceded by Pedro Porro. But Mbappe won the pen. And now he's going to take it. This is for 4-1. And it's a great penalty by Mbappe. It's a consolation for France. It's 4-1. So France backing it by a friend. And Mbappe scores the penalty. 4-1. But still a long way back for France. Well, Nico Williams, ball sent towards him again. And he's only got one with him at the minute. So it's a defensive. Oh, took a deflection. I had no idea where it was going. It came off Canate. Didn't go in the back of the net, which is the most important thing, really, from France's point of view. It's already embarrassing enough. Really. And it's flashed across again. Not too much danger on France that time. And back through to Mike Maignan for France. Here's the 0 duo. Now Rabiot. Kylian Mbappe. Twisting and turning. Couldn't find the way through. Plays it onto Kone. Elise. Dembele, good movement. Dembele shifts it wide. Desiree Doué back in the centre is there. Dembele. Doué went for the shot. And it could have been a golden moment for him. A golden moment which would have pulled it back to half the deficit. But it's agony for France and it's the Didier Deschamps. As that one whistles wide of the target. Both France and Germany have been shy. Germany yesterday were Portugal so deserved to win yesterday. Germany were awful. Germany have dropped right off. And France, well, to think that France nearly won the World Cup as well. I think Portugal will beat Spain. It'll be an exciting game. Portugal got so much quality. Pedri and Nico Williams have been substituted here for Spain. Both going off of a goal. France changes as well. Barcola on for Desiree Doué. And then Kalulu replaced by Malo Gusto from Chelsea. And then Cherki on to replace Michael Olise. And then Nico Williams replaced by Dani Olmo for Spain. And Fabian Ruiz on for Pedri. What? Roberto Martinez. Really? Roberto Martinez, shite. Wow. I mean, that's a statement and a half. Really? I beg to differ on that comment. So France, fresh legs. Will they get back into this even more? Well, they've got a corner off Cucurella. Just less than 25 minutes to go. In by Dembele. And hit straight away first time by Barcola. Just hits it first time. Take a touch, lad. Chest it down and control the shot. It's a wild effort. Hit it first time. Blazed over the top. Here's Dean Houchin. Out wide to Dani Olmo on the left for Spain. Porro knocks it on. Yamal in for number 5. Indeed it is. Might have been a lone goal. Took a big deflection, I think, off the goalkeeper. But Yamal's made it 5-1 here. And if there was any whimper of a chance that France were getting back into this, well, those low chances have been knocked out and punched away. Spain have once and for all now in this game sealed their place in the final. It's 5-1. It's Lamine Yamal. And it is game over. And there will be no silverware this year for the French. They have been battered by Spain, and still there could be more. So Lamine Yamal with his second. Yeah, it must be a crippling scoreline now. Well, the price boost is confirmed. 2 shots on target and 2 goals for Yamal. 2 shots on target for Mbappe. That's £2.25 at least. Lamine Yamal, player to score and their team to win the match, is going to be a yes. £3.13. That's £5.38. Over 1.5 goals, absolutely. Kylian Mbappe, 3 or more shots, yes. Corner count, 3-3. 1 more and we're over 6.5. And double chance Spain or France. Yeah, tick that. Spain are winning. A rather crucifying scoreline for the French. Ousmane Dembele, and now Barcola. Gusto across. Houchin with the foot in. Corner it will be. Delivery's nice. Deep. Another change, French one. And Hernandez is going to come on. He's replacing Clement Lenglet. And I think it's just a one change. And it's a French one. And there's the ball. It's a chance for Dembele to get one more back. Hits the post. The angle was a bit tight for him, but he should be scoring that. Open goal. So 17 minutes to go, and it's 5-1 here. Could Spain increase the pain in the crucifixion? And rub more salt into the French wounds. For now, France looking to pull another one back. It's Mbappe, and it's Paul. Lamine Yamal on a hat-trick. Could he get one? He's turned away from goal there as he's going forward. Don't know why. Crazy to think at 17 years old in a semi-final that Yamal could get a hat-trick. What an amazing young talent Lamine Yamal is. Cucurella and Houchen just playing passes between each other. The LAs are out as well. Probably just sarcastic LAs from the French fans at this point. I wouldn't even know how many there is in there still. If I was a French fan, I would have left, I think, at this point. It's embarrassing. Lenormand. Cucurella. Houchen. Back to Unai Simon. Oh, Mbappe's caught his man out and he won the ball. Took a shot. Will be a corner. Little bit sloppy at the back from Spain there. And a chance opens up for Mbappe. It's a good save by Simon. Gets down. And Ousmane Dembele is being replaced for Randal Colomwani here. Oh, Yamal picking the pocket. Yeah, he might want that hat-trick, Yamal. He's got 14 minutes to get it. Spain are very much sitting pretty. On the verge of a final. And what an intriguing final it's going to be on Sunday. And we'll be here for it as well. Spain against Portugal in the UEFA Nations League final on Sunday. It's going to be brilliant. And we'll be here for it. Kick-off is at 8 o'clock. And I think it'll be at the Allianz, but I can't be sure. A few changes here for Spain. Just rotating. Why wouldn't you? 5-1 up. Rest some players, give some players some time. Samu on for Oyarzabal. It's floated in by France. Yeah, the entire front line behind Mbappe is gone for France. All three of them. Elise, Doué and Dembele have all got off. Vivian on for Lenormand was one of the most recent changes for Spain. 12 minutes to go, and I don't expect there'll be too much added time either, really. Mbappe. And that's an excellent goal. What a tremendous finish. And another consolation for France. It's 5-2. And it's Turkey with another brilliant finish in this game. It's a 6th goal. And a second for France in consolation, of course. 5-2. Oh, what a strike by Shirky. Looks to be a half volley. Oh, tremendous strike by Shirky. Well, is Yamal going to get that hat trick now is the question. Or will Spain concede another? France would need 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. Doesn't seem realistic, but we've seen crazy things happen. Dembele being harried by Cucurella. Yeah, they'll want to get that ball to Yamal. Yamal should get that hat trick. It'd be amazing for him. 17 years old, semi-final. Battering France. Match ball. Here is Lamine Yamal. Yamal opts to cross this time. Yeah, he needs to go for that hat trick, Lamine. He's an unselfish player, but he should go for that hat trick. He's got 2 tonight. What an amazing opportunity for him to get a hat trick in a semi-final. Not even 18 years old. That's a foul. And free kick for the French. Here's Barcola. Not Barcola, Gusto, sorry. And blocked up by Cucurella. Did the ball deflect off him? Yes, it did. Corner it will be. Short corner. Gusto floats it. And comfortably away. And Yamal held up, but still has the ball. And I think that's a foul. It's a yellow card, in fact. Teo Hernandez pulling him over. Okay, Yamal gets pulled back by Teo Hernandez. Definitely a foul. Definitely a yellow. No intent to get the ball. Well, I think it's school in the morning for Yamal. Imagine that, going to school in the morning with a UEFA Nations League match ball, eh? He's not got it yet. He might not get it, but if he does, going back to school or college, holding a match ball. Bragging rights. Yeah. Here's Gusto right across, a third for France. And the scoreline gets a little bit tighter. And it's a 2-goal deficit. Could it be one of the greatest comebacks we'll ever see? Probably not. The odds on it alone. But it's another goal for France. It's 5-3. It's an own goal by Vivian, yeah. He gambles with that outstretched leg, trying to clear the ball. But unfortunately, he directs it into his own net. It's an own goal. Marino. Foul on Cucurella. Mike Oliver stopped the game. Yeah, there you go. Vivian own goal. Well, Cucurella has stayed down with his face planted into the pitch. Beginning to get back up now. It's that barge. The shoulder. It's not too much of a foul. So play on. Free kick to Spain. Played short. And Realltom forward. Under 5 minutes to go now. And is that Yamal in the middle? It's Samu, in fact. And he couldn't add the 6th goal. Yeah, scuffs it a little bit. He found himself in a great position. Saved with a leg by Mike Maignan. Corner for Spain, Dani Olmo. Interception by Pedri. Now, Marino. Ball 3 wasn't great. Ran into... I have no idea who it was. And Barcola. He's released. And just imagine if he scores here. He's laid it off. And over the top. It was Randall Colomwani. And well, if it went 5-4 then. Barcola unselfish with that cut back. It's a gorgeous cut back. Looks to be leaning back into the shot. Hits it first time. Well, yeah, attempts. A lot more for France. 23 France attempts. 15 for Spain. What a goal fest. What a crazy game in the end. It was 2-0 at half-time. We've had I think, about 6 goals in this second half. Oh, the French are forward again. 90 seconds of the 90s go. I think Mike Oliver's awarded a free kick to France here in a good position. And truth be told, if France score at this point, nerves of Spain could be jangling a little bit. And that really shouldn't be the case. But it is. France free kick. And it's a terrible delivery. Definitely didn't make my nerves jangle. Well, the clock is about to strike 90. Oh, that one goes. So 5 additional minutes, not too many, but enough for the potential of a comeback. An unlikely one, but hey, this game's been crazy. Gavi was out for almost a year with an ACL injury, returning to the Spain team and making an appearance in the last couple of minutes here. 5 additional minutes then at the end of this game. See, the all-important question is, and I don't think it'll happen now, is can Yamal just get at least one more chance, try and get that hat-trick? Fraser wants extra time and pens. Particularly in the second half, this game has been a goal fest. Sonu's touch and Canate did rather well there. Here's Gusto. Sends it into the box and... Well, I don't think at this point there's enough time for 2 French goals. Wasn't the best header that you'll ever see from Barcola. Unai Simon up the pitch along. It's a foul. It's a free kick to France. 2.5 minutes to go. Half of the 5 added on gone. And France, within that time, need to find 2 goals if they are to reach extra time. Very unlikely. Well, there's the ball into the box. Oh, it's 5-4. There is a goal back. And there's still 2 minutes. And it's Colomani. And from 4-0 down, France have now pulled this game to 5-4. It's a 9-goal thriller. And it's going to be a tight, nail-biting final few moments for Spain, who at one point were in cruise control. Be one of the most crazy comebacks you'll ever see. Colomani has been booked. Final few moments now. The clock is about to hit 5 on the added time clock. And Didier Deschamps is saying, get everybody forward now. Will Mike Oliver allow time? There's going to be a free kick. There's a yellow card. Well, Magnon's up, and this is it. Unai Simon comes out. It's a very confident catch, and that should be that. Ball forward from Spain, runs through to Mike Maignan. And we're still playing on. Now we're not. And very much a classic. Somehow we've had 9 goals in the semi-final, but Spain, from a position of cruise control, we're in a position of bite your nails off. But they've won, and they are in the Nations League final. For France, it is a third-place playoff. But for Spain, they are in the Nations League final, and they will play Portugal on Sunday. Final score here then. Crazy game in Germany in the Nations League semi-finals. Tell me about it. But it is Spain 5, France 4, Spain in the Nations League final against Portugal. Folks, then that is it from me. Thank you all for your company. What a crazy match we've just seen there. Have a good night, and we'll see you all on Saturday. It's Andorra against England at 5 o'clock on Saturday, and the Nations League final on Super Sunday. Until then, bye-bye from me. Take care. Have a good night.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. mind, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.